Ernest.
Abusuanti pokwase amasamai kwantempon a wo mu eyi e de free eye Ofankor e de abesia akopie mu ewo Nsawam mu na ene dey Ghana mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wa be inspect no na obaya na eye amasamai baby a wo interchange wo machi a na eye amasamai interchange fufuru a wo mo ye na wo mo free nkran e besen awuo mu akoka so ne ne mpotemu wo matimi afa soro akọ no omo a omo nso kokumase ene Nsawam mu ni hweye ewo amasamai no mo person better traffic mu on be fa so no eno eso eno abegine ne be bosom miensa pepepe ni na Ghana mampani e ba e be inspect ye ne oso ba ye wo hu adwuma ma ye no he so impressed abusua aha Ghana News Service meeting na sefa bobo yenko na yentie ne yenhwe ne Ghana mampani e kan ye
timber. You can see this is the Pavement Bridge. The approach, we have not done anything, but today this has been completed in terms of the earthworks. Again, when you come to Sam Junction to Hebron, which is beyond, we had not even started working, and you can see the Pavement Bridge there. We have not started doing anything. Today, you can see the earthworks have all been done, and we really started putting some concrete structures. Similarly, this area from Hebron, we have not even touched it, but today you can see the work that we are doing there all the way to Nsawam. The same thing is happening here, towards Nsawam. You can see the difference, looking at what it was before and what it is now. And when you get there now, you see a lot of earth moving equipment working. Now, so I'll take you to the Pavement Works, which has to do with all the way to asphalt. So from here, at the time you came, this was how it was. Today, we've done what we call binder, just like what we are. That's the binder. That's the first layer of asphalt, because we have the crushed rock, we have the cement stabilized subbase, then we have the natural gravel subbase before we get to the subgrade. This again is the Pavement Bridge. We've even asphalted it, so it has received pavement, which is blacktop. Similarly, from Ofankor, whilst you were coming, we are now, before for a very long time, almost a year, we had only the binder, and that is not very good. We were discussing with the minister, and he, through that support, today we are doing the wearing course, which is the final layer, and that is what is done. We finished with the service road. Currently, we are in the middle section. That's the main carriageway. That's a similar one here, around the Amasaman, and we are just using two pavers at the same time, so we don't have any joint. Okay, so let's move now to the concrete works very quickly. Again, still trying to show the difference in what it was 3 months ago and what it is today. This is just showing an example. Before then, when you came, it was just reinforcement. Today, we've done New Jersey barrier. Okay, and this, we've done the New Jersey barrier all the way from, there was a gap at Ofankor, and then beyond kilometer 7, about 1.2 kilometers of concrete within this short time. Again, before, we did not have U-drains. So we didn't have any U-drains, which are all concrete structures. Today, these have been done. Similarly, when you come here, you find the U-drains there. We have done only a few legs. Today, we are almost done. It's just left with the ramp going to Amasaman. And once that is done, then the interchange will be completed. So taking a closer look, these are works that we were doing at the time when you came. These are what we have been able to achieve. Now, the significant one, which I think it is worth mentioning, is over here. There were structures all over in this area, and we couldn't move them. We had to pay compensation. We had to wait for such a long time. There were court cases. But today, with that support, this has been cleared. And when you go there today, it is just a marvel. that we have such a space to work. And this is something which I would, and I've already congratulated, but then I want to say it again because it is very, very significant so far as those of us on site are concerned. Okay, then we go to the next one. Now, we are using a system which we call a mechanically stabilized earth retaining wall. The kind of retaining walls that we know are the concrete, cantilever walls and some others. So here we are putting in these, and then we started putting in with some, adinkra and Ga symbols. A lot of people think that it is only adinkra. They call it the sangmai. These are Ga symbols. They are about 8 different types. So these ones are adinkra. They all have meanings, to depict the work that we are doing. Again, this is how it was at the time. Today we have asphalt over it. Even if you look at the footbridges were not completed. Now most of them are completed. Of course, we still have 1 or 2 to be done. Look at this. It was just plain. Today it is completed. So like I mentioned, we still have something small to do here. But then you can see we've gone all the way across the main road. See, so that then the whole road is now made free for us to be able to do the work. And we are not just doing and waiting to complete the entire road before we start putting in the street furniture or the road furniture as we call it. So street lighting have been mounted all the way. We have the handrails that will protect the pedestrians who cross this for the pedestrian bridges. These have now been completed. You can see all of that. Then we're also doing landscaping right from kilometer 0 Ofankor. We are doing lane markings so that we can open the road, because it is important that once we open the road, all the safety features must be present. And this is something we are also installing the necessary road signs to ensure that the safety of the road, even though it is not fully completed, it can be assured. And then the last one has to do with which I've already mentioned, but it is significant that we also talk about before I come here. We have electricity and water lines, which, as I mentioned to the minister, there are 3 things which hamper the work on roads. The electricity lines, we have the issues also with water lines, which are in the right of way, and then from compensation issues, because we are always unable to do that. And once we are unable to do, then the contractor is also not able to work as effectively as we want, because we want to put a human face to the construction work that we are doing. But ever since, and again, I'll keep on mentioning it, but it is important. 3 months, all these water lines have been put. Then the demolition, the places where we couldn't demolish, today we've demolished them. And that has paved way for the contractor to be able to continue with the work. A lot of the court cases, and I also want to appreciate the judiciary, because they've done a yeoman's job to allow us to be able to continue working without any hindrance. So by way of summary, for the past 3 months, a lot of work has been done, and this has been because of the push that we have given to this project. And also, what I hear in the budget is that this project is being put on the big push, and once the big push comes and there is consistent flow of funds, I believe that we should be able to complete this road, and those who the traveling public would also be eased of the challenges that they currently face on the road. So thank you very much. You can just go around and go up there and have a look at
I don't know why are there. What do you mean, why are there? Before time, visit us at the Ofankor project. Your Excellency, before you took office, on record, majority of road contractors were offside because of the huge amount of money we owe them and not paid. This project is the most critical alignment between Accra and the second most important town. When you came to office, the price that is road cost to the public and the direct it. And if the contractor raises a certificate today, you direct that, we pay him within 2 weeks, and we will be able to do that. So your push is already yielding results, and we want to thank you very much for the support you are giving the Big Push and all other road projects in the country. And we believe that you will leave a legacy that all Ghanaians will be proud of. We are very grateful for this opportunity.
Okay, exactly 90 days ago I was here because of the outcry from the traveling public about the nature of this particular stretch of road of Ofankor-Nsawam. When we came, we met a road that was moving at a snail pace, and there were many constraints associated with what was happening. One was the inability to make some demolitions in order to allow the contractor to work. But the major one was non-payment for work done for a very long time. And so, of course, I ordered the road minister and the finance minister to make sure that payment was made to the contractor. And so more than $70 million was paid to the contractor. And I promised that I'll come back after 3 months to come and see the progress of work that has been done. Today is exactly 3 months since I last came here. And I'm quite impressed with the progress that has been made. I'll urge the contractor to continue to push hard. The last time I came, he assured us that by July next year, he'll be able to hand over the road. But if I look at the progress being made, I'm sure that by April next year, if you guys push hard, you'll be able to finish this road and hand it over so that we can use it. This alignment of the road is the road that links Accra to Kumasi. This is the old alignment, and some people have expressed concern that with the announcement of the new Accra-Kumasi Expressway, this road is going to be abandoned. This road is not going to be abandoned. Work is still ongoing. Even if you go into the eastern region stretch towards Apedwa, all the way towards Senyinam, there's road work going on there, and we're going to add the Ashanti region end of it so that we open up the road. This road will still be a very important road, but it will also exist alongside the Accra-Kumasi Expressway, so that for those who want to go very fast, for the trucks, big trucks, that carry heavy cargo, instead of using this stretch, they can use that stretch. Of course, they'll pay a toll to be able to use it. And so, like he said, we've not abandoned this alignment. This alignment will still be available for road users, but we're going to invest in a new expressway that will take people to Kumasi faster than this old one has done. So let me congratulate the consultants and then also congratulate the contractors. And I hope that you continue to push it the way you've done. I'm sure that if you do, we probably will take over the road earlier than you had said in July. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Your Excellency, I want to hear from the contractor. You said your wish is this completed by April. Doesn't that look feasible?
Come this way.
Well, with the outstanding works ahead of us from mid-year onwards to the Nsawam area, we are actually pushing on the earthworks faster. I'm sure that just as the President said, when the few certificates are on it, the contractor will not hesitate to finish that time in time. So from the mid-year towards Hebron and then Dobro towards the junction to Nsawam, I'm sure we'll be able to finish on time. Yes.
We might also have to resurface the road that was done from where you end to Suhum. That place is dualized, but you can see that because of the weight of the trucks, the surface is beginning to wear. So we might have to put a new layer of asphalt over it.
Maybe with the discussion with the minister before we come in, we'll make some proposals to that effect.
Okay. All right.
Thank you very much.
Well done. Thank you.
Sorry.
So send this cafe amanoni aba Africa ha usulem fi say ye fia wo pese wo nto usulem fi edan anansa japade a wani da so a wo pese oto wa Africa ha no usulem fi say wo send this sika ama odofo e de aboa no wo Africa ha usulem fi sanso e na say wo tie obi school fees ama no a usulem fi nyenti American full lem fi ama on say utimi send this sika e fa lem fi so a e ma ne begu bank account mu sanso e na timi begu mobile money account mu eno achi nso no de bia lemfi e wo daily rate a e ma hu sika dodo a wo sende a wo benya lemfi e secured na wo sende sika enche na nipa a wo sende ama no ne nsaka lemfi wo USA, Canada, UK, Italy, Germany, Ireland, Netherlands, Spain, Belgium, Portugal and France. What the lemfi sende sika untu ahwe bomodi a dey use me code NEWS news na say ene any day dikan a register or lemfi so a unya bonus sanso e na use chenso a ye wo bonuses ahodo a ye de ma
before ba be du ha no na me yes ato yi ha Macedonia Macedonia bus stop for the hono wo mo aye interchange wo mo a e be sen akosa payment ene ne potem no wo mo e be fast wo mo so e free and some mo kwan e ba wo mo betwa U10 na wo masan e de wo mani atremu e won san wo mo kwan so e ko satellite kutunse ene ne potem no wo mo so wo mo betimi ayusu sa overhead na se ana se interchange na se na men ka se we ni bypass na abusia ho e de na mu yi sesia e no me de mo fa pan no so na mo ahwe the progress of adwuma no sanso e na mema mo drone shots of na e ko so na mo hu do ha VIP bus na me wan and I'm going to one of the safest private public transports in Ghana. You know, on my track record, and bring your baby to be on the safer side. But more than na use VIP, you try to get the Kuma say, Bolega, and important. Sanso, Anna, who I was send this car fee, you know, bring your baby, and then I was said, most sending donations, most sending near my made about to Brunia near money at the Bomodia. Download the lemfi na sika obe sende afa lemfi so na ubo news eshim as referral code no be ma 1% of such scanning na instant into send $10,000 na chese ya send 1% of that $10,000 I send here nti sika do bi abe send no obe ma emu 1% download the lemfi na e use se abusia bronya ne ma no so se opese oto bronya ne ma se ye mo ene abrochire niema UK ni Germany niema e Ghana na ode ekoche obi ana ode ko surprise obi a bomode na efre ANS Trading Agency na womo ewo Germany emo UK mo anwa sunflower oil any all the hygienic aduane bi a obenya busia yeguso a na mekwan na sisi ano ye keka eko aye kutunse nti wo hwe a ha kwan no eye nan mienu na enam so yi e wa outer lane asoro ha nso no wo ma sisi ho sara na ukọ ase nso sen a ase ho no nso ade a ho na main road a ho no de tese omo ni hwe ye okuntunse ne mpotam fa Hebron ha no wo mo na be yusu sa main road nti se ufi Accra e be sen akọ Kumase na sɛ wonni biribiara yɛ ɛwɔ kwan no nkyɛn baabiara saa main road yi mu ɛna wobɛfa na kyerɛ sɛ wɔne obiara nkɔyɛ traffic sɛm biara nti kuntunse footbridge ase ɛne yɛnam sisi yi abusua ha yɛ Ghana News TV medin ne Nana Sefa Hwene na mede wo kɔɛ wɔ anim a na yɛakɔtwa si na yɛasan aba yɛakyi mfuturo no nti ma mempepa camera no anim VIP bus no kaa bi asɛ wɔ anim nti no wɔ sɛ mema no kwan nti agya matwe ama no abɛsɛn na meka nso sɛ buronya aba yi bɔmmɔden a driver pa ne nea watwi car anaa watwi moto de akɔdu fie bɔmmɔden a ne observe rules a ɛwɔ kwan so nyinaa delay mu mɛnyɛ wrong overtaking mɛ overspeedi biribiara de accident bɛba no try sɛ ɔbɛ avoid wodu baabi a nipa wɔ kurom a ɛwɔ sɛ wokɔ below 50 kilometers per hour ɛna men drive above 100 kilometers per hour whether ɔyɛ private woyɛ hwan o abusua meyɛnto asɛ driver no sɛ memɛsɛn enti wohwɛ a yɛkeka kɔ ɛha sei no koraa wotra kuntunsi a there is a pass a wobɛtumi akɔjoin ne main road no nti bi a nea wobɛyɛ no ɔkutunsi woayɛ awie ɛwɔ sɛ ɔjoin ne main road no na afei wotumi ɛto akwanya so anaa wakwantuo no so wabrɛ a wonkɔdi traffic mu di a na ɛneɛ wɔma ayɛ baabi wɔ hɔ a wobɛtumi ajoin ne inner lane anaasɛ main road no na watumi de akɔpie mu wɔ nsa wɔn mu wabrɛ a wonni traffic mu nti wei the latest update a Ghana News TV Nana Sefa Hwene mede ɛbɛso mo abusua megu so a medi ɛkwan so a wohwɛ me a moto so na agya mete a mede mo ɛyɛ tɔɔ yi kaa kakraka yi ɛkyi a medi ɔsɛ meyɛ na mefiri hɔ na watumi ahu w'anim yie nti na abusua yɛgu so a ɛnam ɛkwan no so a yɛrekɔ na metwa video of nea ɛrekɔ so ɛwɔ kwan no so nyinaa nso ɛde akyerɛw ama watumi enjoy sɛnea ɛkwan no yɛ no progress no sisi a imadu ɛyɛ satellite okay ɛha no yɛ baabi a GA ban ni wɔn company no wɔ no baabi a na kan no Japia ɛwɔ no Samsam Junction ɛna yɛduru sisi nti wo hwɛ a ɛha no nso no outer lane na ɔmama ho kwan ama yɛusi na lane no construction no egu so a ɛkɔ so mfuturo no nso deɛ ɛnyɛ mmɔfra mfuturo nti wɔba na wayɛ ahwɛ yie na watumi aduru asomdue mu wabrɛ a bibibɔne biara ɛnto aha construction zone nti mesrɛ wa udu ha na wanya abotre na watumi afa so bɔkɔ kama wabra wone obia enya asɛm ana sɛ wo hyɛn no wo shock absorbers ɛne nneɛma a ɛwɔ aseɛ no ɛnsɛe nti tesia no ma memfa mu ntwa U10 ɛwɔ ɛyɛ ɛha yi na yɛnsan yɛkyi na ɛnkyɛ bia na Ghana mampani abɛduru sɛ wokɔ abusuasa nso ɛna bia yɛfrɛ hɔ agye nkotoku ɛhɔ no nso no ɔmo junction hɔ nso wɔn ayɛ overpass ɛwɔ hɔ agye nkotoku wɔn ayɛ overpass ɛwɔ hɔ nti agye nkotoku overpass n'anim pɛɛ ɛna mabɛtwa U10 no na mamemfa o inside yɛkyi na yɛmfa the other side of the road I say emra ɔmo halt construction no na ɛha nsuo taa ha paa ma VIP buses akɛseɛ ne buses akɛseɛ trucks akɛseɛ wɔn a enya akwanhyia ɛne wɔn nso a na wɔn ntimi ɛmfa kwan no so ɛnkɔ no na asefemsɛm ɛnam so ɛma atuateɛ ɔmanfoɔ te atua ɛwɔ ha sei latɛnei no construction no a resume ama wɔn ɛɛtoa so ɛwɔ ha na megu so a metɔ ha na mehwɛ na yɛ observe the progress of adwuma no You see, I have so a outer lane. Me do mani ehwe Accra. Ti o head towards Amasaman, baby a Midfield school no no. And I'm directly opposite J.A. Biney Packaging Company Limited, Sam Johnson. Now I have one more footbridge. I'm a pedestrians. And one I've been until Chakwamu, I no muna. Yeah, baby, one more ebefa. Na baby, one more befano. Baby, me no name say disability actor. Oh my Ghana, yeah, you so no. As I said, I was said, baby, be a public place no. I say, I said, one year, Sebe, 1 When we used to wheelchair, ne, crutches near there. One more, a bit to me, I used to hold a brow, one more rentino. Your baby, a wheelchair, a bit to me, afa. And I over been so one night, if I say fat, stairway, almost bit me a fancy. I had not the almost being finishing out to my I will bet me a fast qua copy Macedonia. And outer lane also, almost a year honor. Almost near Guso. Kutada, a cassette. Did this a car asphalt, final asphalt. And son, Afi, almost at the road markings no at the so. I had the woman for road markings to so. Almost see tools a hood wall. Yeah, the street lights, ever bohum. Nah. The final so far there. Also, there's an exit way. I say, I was say P now Ukocha U10 now still free main road no so. And also I was Sara. And na enkano na toll booth no. I no. Na toll booth hoy and I want more higher footbridge up pedestrians bit me so lanes and also I had me did say lanes me and son. Cause we are finding mukakra kana na metetrete na. Lanes me and son. And na Nuguswa and I'm finding so as see no. I drew. Yeah. And see yeah. I'm a semi quine so Nuguswa and I'm and see Utra to booth no hall. Now, but when you are not just say, oh, but yes, rough road no so. Now, oh, yes, rough road no so. I say, oh, couldn't from. And even since one, at the old echo far Macedonia interchange, and I say, overpass our my at the Amashano. A honor now, Omunya and ye, dear pedestrians ever through a faso, mature footbridge. Pedestrians are a what's up a man, and it important at Tia. Esre say penifo mo modia na wo mo enye footbridge emfama omanfo e wo ha fi say wo mo anye footbridge a anhwa na omanfo e ba fura tie sim se ne ana ekoso emri bi atwam e wo Madina emankrofo e to na nanom wonse do no anhwa na sa de be sintiri mo modia na wo mo nye footbridge e mo na contractor no Abomano Hoba say yes, it is in our plan say on barefoot bridge. Abanasano Emma pedestrians and also one for never hamutu omunchumutu ne taxi drivers or have besides say company and pass and car a camouflage one ebana say and a move to 2 amana air foot bridges a hoodwa a hanuman yen more train yeah. Overpass the BB area and Sana Moye, Yehunia wa Masama, Yehunia Moye, Shipon Tele, and important Jabana Sana Hadia. Oh, yeah, Eddie and Cersei for me, also there. Contractor no. The beer I was a Omdi ABC, Ama bought a home by Biano, Ombo Modiano Maya. You see, I know a saying I demon in me, a saying, contractors no, a saying, male. Construction Mary Poma construction and undertake our project. One would ensure a good kind of so sebeya. A Ekwan no mfuturo a ɛwɔ so nyinaa ɛbɛkɔ ama ekwan no so fa ayɛ simple. The rehabilitation project and a good one. I was so a good camera anymore. Mammy and Fifa na a Nimunaho. Adiaba Consua, Mistress and Car Ombit me aye, Ediabua, or man for us up a man and an important no more cock as one said. Who do Sapperman bar stop on now? There's a right turn now. Who bet me a faho escape traffic, walk on my summer and important walk joining. Our Shibin Road no. And it's a stretchy, say, ade a woman ya kwan ye bie mu a. Woman ekɔ kaswa na woman hia so mbra ko di traffic mu akɔfa amasaman. No mu nyina betimi abefa ha. A woman emre ho kra. And I think they should consider rehabilitating that stretch and also. Enim say ekwan e won chenchen so no ya de amoka say eka project no ho bi. Mobile yin as compliment enti ya best say mmomodian na momforce enyo na sa stretches ni nyina no monye ho adwuma busua eguso a edimu ti a Sapperman na madri enti ehana na make say almost stress omonye footbridge enfama pedestrians a ewa ha no traffic no ice road there. Hey, woman buhansu nti ohwa efomafo atecha bakakra. Anso anim ho no. Na wonya mfansu ngusu nti mfuturo ne eho de ya ikura. Nyasam kitwa. Abusia high Ghana News Service meeting na nasifa ni I'm taking all this risk to update you on the progress of Amasaman, Ofankor-Nsawam rehabilitation project Ecosono. And say, we do have the right side, no, at the Obeko China more, and the left side, no, we join here, and only a main road, no, in Tiabusiam, and join here. Now, Yensan Cruzy, Ewaha. Hands a fine musupa the japa hands bit me I three lanes. Was when I can see an airson. And now okay outer lane also lane back over I hope I cast me bit me for a year. Now road markings there, Omunyan shall say was our stretcher. South stretch hands on airport my summer horn so yeah there street lights are going now or warm fixing. We know who so much so dear. China more anymore, and the name says here. You know who here say, Woman also street light that year. And so, Yamahu, ever had to say, oh, I say, here footbridge because imagine so I got to China more now, Uchum now footbridge anyhow. At this all call China more, he will be a China more. But until the Singapore, hey, walk of through across it. Very stressful, and this will push pedestrians to cross using a honor. Now, you know, yes, it is not reasonable for you to use that stretch. It's better I think Alban and Tiabedu and walk across it than so Baraku use one. He said, Cowboy, meanwhile, how about me and Nancy? Oh, but and yes, sir, you better consider a honor. You bet, yeah, I'm on. Thank you. One more besia simple. Udu one wa frafa so no asi from na ko baby. Cause anya sa de ehu pa o. Asphalt na o maye no. So maye no foforo enti winding so egu so. One more water so. Timbacho se wona mama sama inner lane na. An when abotre bi se unim se we construction zone. Ana ama saman interchange a womo ye no so na ya duru ho no na Ghana company His Excellency John Dramani Mahama beba ha na wa be inspect the progress and into wo hia set up e wo ho no e dia dance fefe
so send this cafe amanoni aba Africa ha you learn fine say ye fear wo pese wo nto no you learn fine ɛdan anaasɛ japade a w'ani da so a wopɛ sɛ wotɔ wɔ Africa ha no use Lemfi sɛ wo sɛndi sika ama ɔdɔfoɔ de aboa no wɔ Africa ha use Lemfi saa nso ɛna sɛ wotua obi school fees ama no a use Lemfi nyenti a mekamfo Lemfi ama wo ne sɛ wotumi sɛndi sika ɛfa Lemfi so a ɛma no bɛgu wo bank account mu saa nso ɛna ɛtumi bɛgu wo mobile money account mu ɛno akyi nso no de bia Lemfi ɛwɔ daily rate a ɛma wo hu sika dodo a wo sɛndi a wobɛnya Lemfi ɛyɛ secured na wo sɛndi sika ɛnkyɛ na nipa a wo sɛndi ama no no ne nsa aka Lemfi wɔ USA, Canada, UK, Italy, Germany, Ireland, Netherlands, Spain, Belgium, Portugal, and France. What the Lemfi sɛndi sika wontua hwee bɔmmɔden a na use me code NEWS news na sɛ ɛnɛ any day di kan a wo register wɔ Lemfi so a wonya wo bonus saa nso ɛna wo use kyɛn so a yɛwɔ bonuses ahodoɔ a yɛde ma
Menu makwekwe sa sempa kania. Se menam na meti asempa no ma mo amane a na ma no keka me. Anyam bia what ANS Trading Agency Limited nka. Se wo ka se door to door for no de na e watwa. E sense wo bia ne wa wo se wo sa door to door business nim. Wo nneoma wo UK a wo de kɔ Ghana. Ana se Germany a wo de kɔ Ghana. 3 to 5 weeks e be kwa kodu nipa ne punu anu se try. Na de mo demu sronko wo se adwuma de we mu ne se wo mo bo no. E da fom se bɔkɔ. ANS Trading Agency Limited. E wo air freight special service. Ano nneoma ne ye de be fa plane. Entintempa na akwa kodu. Obetima fa sa kwa we also the nneoma free Ghana akwa UK ana Germany. FAGG dem which na also agina ye na men drop bomb. ANS Trading Agency Limited pe and a 40 footer any 20 footer container. F UK ediko Ghana ana Germany ediko Ghana. Omo manuoma yemre import o export o dem there for you. Omo Ghana na money 0249 170 423. UK has over free 0790 802 7527. Germany 09173 771 2733. Ubenya ANS Trading Agency Limited. Our West Croydon ANS Trading Agency Limited. Quantum Brantem. Wana bebo ya baso. Maybe next time in your fill up from the bebro.